Welcome back to TechCHi, where we explore how technology isn't just shaping our gadgets, but the very environments we live in. Today, we're going way beyond smart homes and flying cars. We're talking about entire cities being designed, built, or transformed with technology at their core. Not in the next century, right now. These are places where artificial intelligence manages infrastructure. Autonomous vehicles roam the streets, clean energy powers entire districts, and data-driven systems quietly optimize every aspect of daily life. But here's what makes this even more exciting. Future cities aren't limited to one type. Some are massive desert megaprojects starting from zero. Others are older cities evolving smartly and sustainably. And some, they're not even on land anymore. In this deep dive, we'll explore 5 groundbreaking examples of cities. From the Middle East to East Asia to floating platforms on the sea, each offering a unique vision of how we might live, work, and thrive in the near future. These are not just architectural marvels. They're social, environmental, and digital experiments with global implications. So buckle up, because what we're about to see is much more than a list of cool cities. It's a look at what our future could and perhaps should become. Let's start with a name that's become synonymous with futuristic ambition, NEOM. A city unlike anything we've seen before, currently under development in the Tabuk province of Saudi Arabia. NEOM is a sprawling $500 billion project that's more than just a city. It's being envisioned as a new civilization. NEOM isn't just about advanced architecture or self-driving cars, though those are certainly part of it. It's about rethinking the relationship between humanity and the environment. Take the Line, for instance, a linear city that stretches over 170 kilometers but is only 200 meters wide. No cars, no roads, just high-speed transit and pedestrian pathways. It's built vertically with everything you need within a 5-minute walk. Imagine stepping out of your living room into a garden skybridge, taking a lift down to a high-speed rail, and arriving at your office in under 10 minutes with zero emissions and no traffic. But NEOM goes far beyond urban layout. It's integrating AI into its citywide operating system, enabling everything from real-time waste management to personalized energy use. Drones and autonomous robots are expected to handle logistics, deliveries, and even cleaning public areas. The power grid will be 100% renewable, mostly solar and wind, and the water will be sourced through cutting-edge desalination powered by green energy. And then there's Oxagon, NEOM's floating industrial city that will use AI and automation to build a new global logistics hub in the Red Sea. Of course, NEOM isn't without its controversies. From questions around relocation of residents to feasibility of building such advanced systems at scale, it's still a massive social and technological experiment. But even with its challenges, NEOM is setting the bar for what future cities might dare to become. Next, let's travel to a city that's already quietly been living the future for over a decade, Songdo, South Korea. While it might not have the glamour or headlines of NEOM, Songdo is one of the most advanced smart cities in operation today, built from scratch on reclaimed land. What makes Songdo truly unique is how deeply technology is embedded in everyday life. The city was designed to be fully connected, with sensors monitoring traffic, air quality, energy usage, and waste levels in real time. But what stands out is how seamless and invisible this tech layer is. You won't see flying drones everywhere, but the smart infrastructure works in the background to make life more efficient. Every building in Songdo is LEED certified. Homes and businesses are connected to a central pneumatic waste system that literally sucks trash through underground tunnels to recycling centers. No garbage trucks. No bins on the sidewalk. The traffic management system uses AI to control signals and reduce congestion, while the city's data centers analyze patterns to continuously improve urban life. Healthcare is digitized. Public kiosks can provide health checkups. Schools and public buildings are interconnected via smart systems that manage energy, security, and access. Songdo also serves as a model for integrating digital governance. Everything from paying your utility bills to renewing licenses happens through a single, unified app. The goal? A city that removes friction from life so that residents can spend more time living and less time dealing with bureaucracy. While some say the city lacks the soul of older urban spaces, Songdo provides an early and very real look into how technology can quietly and effectively redefine city life. Now let's look at a future city that isn't just about tech, but about building a better society using tech as a tool. Meet Telosa, the brainchild of billionaire Mark Lohr, former CEO of Walmart e-commerce. Unlike NEOM or Songdo, Telosa is still in the conceptual phase, but what it lacks in progress it makes up for in vision. Set to be built somewhere in the American desert, Arizona, Utah, or Nevada, Telosa aims to house over 5 million residents and serve as a blueprint for equitable urban living. Its guiding philosophy is what Lohr calls equitism, a system where land is owned by a community foundation rather than private developers. So instead of profits going to corporations, the city's value is reinvested into public services, from healthcare to education to housing. On the tech side, Telosa plans to integrate autonomous electric transportation, decentralized energy grids powered by solar and hydrogen, and AI-managed infrastructure. Everything from water usage to food production would be tracked and optimized. Buildings would be designed to be energy positive, generating more energy than they consume. Telosa is envisioned as a place where technology enables sustainability and fairness. Imagine urban farms on rooftops, drone-based delivery of medicine, and an education system where AI helps personalize learning paths for each child. Public safety would be reimagined with transparent AI-based systems that reduce bias, and every citizen would have access to transparent digital governance tools. While Telosa is still a vision, it presents a critical point. The future of cities isn't just about smart tech, it's about smart values. And the ultimate test will be whether we can use technology to make cities not just more efficient, but more humane. While it's fascinating to look at cities being built from scratch, what about the ones that are already home to millions, cities that are evolving rather than emerging? Singapore is a prime example of how an existing urban space can transform into a future city through strategic integration of technology, sustainability, and governance. Singapore didn't need a blank canvas. Instead, it's using precision planning, data science, and AI to upgrade the entire city-state from its public housing to traffic management to climate resilience. Its Smart Nation initiative is one of the most comprehensive in the world, and the goal is clear. Use technology not just to make life convenient, but to make society smarter and more adaptive. Sensors across the city monitor everything from rainfall to traffic to energy usage. Predictive analytics help anticipate flooding, optimize waste management routes, and even manage crowd control during peak hours. Autonomous buses are being tested on real roads, and facial recognition is used in public housing for secure but seamless access, all under strict privacy regulations. But Singapore's true genius lies in how it blends technology with urban empathy. Projects like Punggol Digital District combine smart infrastructure with green space and community-first design. AI supports healthcare diagnostics, while elderly residents receive wearable tech that can alert authorities in emergencies. Education is heavily digitalized, with students learning coding and data literacy from a young age. Singapore shows that the future doesn't always need to be invented. Sometimes it needs to be intelligently adapted. It's proof that existing cities can evolve without losing their character or culture. Now let's consider a radically different approach. Not building smarter cities on land, but creating them on water. Climate change is forcing humanity to rethink urban planning, especially for coastal regions. Rising sea levels threaten hundreds of cities worldwide. That's where Oceanix Busan, the world's first prototype floating city, comes in. Backed by the United Nations and developed in partnership with South Korea, Oceanix is not science fiction. It's a real effort to build modular floating neighborhoods that can house thousands, powered entirely by renewable energy and designed to adapt to rising sea levels. Each floating platform is anchored to the seabed and designed to resist storms and floods. The buildings are made from sustainable materials like biorock and cross-laminated timber. The city will use solar panels, wind turbines, and closed-loop water systems, recycling every drop, every ounce of waste. Urban farms will grow food locally, and zero-emission transport will connect modules together. But what's perhaps most impressive is the city's circular design philosophy. Everything is regenerative, from energy to food to waste. AI systems manage environmental impact, and digital platforms enable citizens to participate in city governance, offering real-time feedback on urban planning decisions. Oceanix isn't just a solution for climate refugees. It's a glimpse into a future where our cities float, literally and philosophically, on the intersection of necessity and innovation. So, what do these cities NEOM, Songdo, Telosa, Singapore, and Oceanix teach us? That the cities of the future won't be defined by size or wealth alone, but by their values, vision, and how effectively they merge technology with human needs. Whether you dream of living in a vertical megastructure in the desert, a quiet, smart suburb in Asia, a purpose-driven utopia in the American West, or even a modular neighborhood floating in the sea, one thing is clear: the future of urban life is arriving faster than we think. Which of these cities would you want to live in? Or do you think there's a better version of the future yet to be built? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. More deep dives like this are on the way right here on TechCHi. Thanks for watching. See you in the future.